Hello everybody and happy new year. It's 2023, which is kind of crazy to think about because I don't know, the concept of time is really weird for me. But anyways, welcome to the video. Today we're doing a meet the artist type video. Every time that I do a meet the artist type drawing, I always end up hating it, but this one I actually really like. So that's always fun whenever you make a piece and you like it. But without further ado, if you haven't already, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and you can always undo it later. But it really helps me out. And like the video, if you like it, if you enjoy it, and you want to see more from me, that's also always appreciated. There will be some links at the end of the video, so be sure to check those out. And yeah, I'll just let you guys get right into it. Alright, let's go! And of course, as always, the first stage is the sketching phase. Yay! But this phase was basically just me sort of mimicking what I had been doing for some of my, well, I guess not some, it was only two. I did 2 whole ref sheets for some of my characters, and I was just sort of mimicking that vibe, I guess. But it had like the very scrapbook type vibe with a bunch of stuff scattered all over it and little cute doodles and all that fun stuff. But this is just me basically trying to mimic that but me, which was kind of weird because it made me like think like, oh well, now I'm the main character, but like I'm really not. So I don't know, it was weird because it was one of those things where this is the format that I use for OCs, but then I was using it for me because I like how it looks, so it was weird. Anyways, I was figuring out the layout of everything. I know that I wanted to add what music I really like, what medias, like movies I really enjoy, like some of my faves. And then I also wanted to include my little persona, so I did that by using like a little profile photo. Because it's cute, like social media, a little profile photo. I thought it was cute. And then of course I had to draw my dog in there too because he's my little baby. I love him so much. I'll be putting up some pictures of him either now or at the end of the video, so be sure to stay to look at a cute puppy, okay? If you won't stay for anything else, stay for the cute puppy. But yeah, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put him, and I ended up putting him beside me because, he's my doggy. And then this is where all the little medias and movies are gonna go, the little Polaroids. So I thought that was a cute little concept. But yeah. Alrighty, so now it's line art time. You guys are gonna learn a bit about me, a little bit of corvid lore. But I haven't drawn myself, like my IRL self, in a good few years. Last time I think I can recall drawing my actual self is like I want to say 2020, 2019, maybe 2018, I don't know. I was still in middle school when I did that because I did a little cute little meet the artist. And yeah, so I drew myself, but then I accidentally deleted the post. I think I still have the picture, it's somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, so that's fun. But I haven't drawn myself in a long time, so that was a fun little thing trying to figure out. I don't know, I got a weird thing with drawing myself now. I used to not. I would draw myself all the time because I was that kid who did self-inserts, as one would. And, so I would draw myself a lot, but now I don't, so that's fun. But I basically drew myself in one of my favorite IRL outfits. I really love this jacket. I found it at Target and it has so many pockets. I'm a huge pocket fiend. I'm a little pocket gremlin, so I was really happy with how many pockets this thing has. It's literally loaded up with pockets. It's crazy. And then these are my favorite jeans because the reason why I like them is so stupid, sort of, but it's because they also have pockets. And they have like a little like belt loop thing on the pant. I don't know, it's really cool. And then of course I had to do my boots. If you know my if you know me IRL, then you know that I wear boots all the time. Even in summer, I will wear boots. I just really like boots. What can I say? One of my favorite pairs of boots are not the white ones, but the brown ones that I got because back in like 20, I don't know, 14 maybe, maybe earlier, I got brown combat boots. They were like knockoffs from Amazon for a Shara, I don't know, cosplay from Undertale. The little kid with a knife and red eyes. Yeah, them. And it was for one of my birthday parties, and then I just used those boots ever since. They're nice and worn, and they got wear and tear to them. They got character now, and I love them. I will be very sad when they fall apart one day. They have so much sentimental value to me now. But who would I be if I didn't draw my little persona? So there he be. He's just a little guy. And then I cheated, of course, as one does, copy and paste, the usual. Because why would I not cheat? It's easier. But yeah, I got all the black line art done, so let's move on. And the last and final thing is coloring. So this is just, a nice satisfying part of it all, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I adjust a few things, I add a few things. Like I painted my nails because I really like having my nails painted black. But I don't do it often because I'm actually, here's a little bit of corvid lore. I'm actually really bad at painting my nails. I know, what a shocker, right? Like you would think that I would be good at it because I'm an artist. But no. No, I'm really, really bad at it. I don't know why. There's just something about it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I try. I try and I try and I try and I can't do it. So whenever my nails are painted black, it's normally because my sister did them. I'm like, sister, can you please paint my nails? And she's like, okay. And then of course I adjust a few things because the eye looked wonky and then my face proportion looked wonky. It just, when you stare at something for too long, so you don't really see the mistakes, but then when you look away from it for a little bit, you do notice them and you do see them. Yeah, that's what was happening. So that's a whole lot of fun. Am I right or am I right? But I've really been into earth tones recently, and just like a fun little mix between light academia and 80s, which is such an interesting vibe, but somehow it's working. I don't know how. Don't know how. But it is, and I really, really enjoy it. So I like it. I like it. It looks nice. Maybe in the future I'll be like, wow, why did I wear this? This is so ugly. But right now I really enjoy it. And then of course I had to color in little Olipop. That's what I call him. Olipop, big man. But his name is Ollie. And he has plenty of nicknames. My mom calls him a little wolf pup because he looks like a little wolf pup, and he really does. He is an Aussie doodle though, and I got him in October, I believe, and he was an early Christmas slash birthday gift. But I love him. He's so tiny. He's such a little baby. But now we're having to do the little likes and dislike page. And for this Meet the Artist thing, I wanted it to be somewhat, different from other Meet the Artist pages and stuff. Because it's always like the likes and dislikes and then like what's in your bag and, stuff like that, which is fun and it's nice. But I wanted to make it a little bit more personal of things that actually relate to me and not so much because I don't carry a bag around with me often. So it was just one of those things. I don't carry my sketchbook with me either often. But yeah, so I decided that I was gonna add in my favorite song artist. Not all of them, just some of the biggies right now, at least for me. So that includes Hozier, as you saw, and then there's Will Wood, and then I believe the next one is Queen. Pretty sure, yep. Speaking of Queen, I actually recently, for Christmas, I got a record player. And then I didn't tell anyone that I wanted a record player. I had been trying to save up for one. I was like, oh, I'll get one in the future. But I got one for Christmas. So I went to the record store and I got a Queen album. And I'm really, really excited. I also got the Stranger Things whole soundtrack, the season 4 soundtrack. So that's a whole lot of fun. I love music though. Music, I can't live without it. I really can't. I listen to it while I cook, while I draw, while I get dressed. There's literally never a moment where there's silence because I just listen to music 24/7. And these are some of my favorite current singers and artists, but there's of course more. There's like Glass Animals, AC/DC, Sleeping at Last, many, many more. I have a big eclectic taste in music, so you know. But yeah, and then we move on to film and cinema. I'm a big film person. I love cinema so much. I love Marvel. We're a big Marvel family. Marvel, Star Wars, Star Trek, and Doctor Who. But yeah, we just really like movies and TV a lot. So, you know. Speaking of Doctor Who, that's the next one that I added next to MCU because it is a huge nostalgia and just childhood show of mine. I remember staying up late on Christmas Eve to watch all the Christmas specials with my grandpa. So it's a huge part of my childhood. But I love it so much even to this day. And then Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, a classic. Who doesn't like Hobbit and Lord of the Rings? Don't answer that question in the comments. And then Project A63. I've been really obsessed with this. I strongly recommend you go and watch it. It's really, really good. It's a sci-fi type thing done by YouTubers, which is really, really cool. And then Shadow and Bone. I really like the Six of Crows books, and the show's really, really good. But I also like Ben Barnes. And then there's, of course, Criminal Minds. That's also my childhood. I literally grew up watching that with my mom, which in hindsight, probably not a good thing to do. But it was like Criminal Minds and Dateline on OWN, I think, is the other, like, but that was a true crime one, and that was like actual crimes that happened and murderers. So, yeah, don't know if that was probably the best thing to do. But, yeah, now we're on to my likes and dislikes. I love D&D. I forgot to add tennis, too, in, like, the sport section, I guess. I'm not a big sports person, but, I do really, really like tennis and swimming. They're just so fun. And, for a long time, I used to be scared of statues because of Doctor Who. I'm not even joking. Even to this day, I'm not a huge fan of statues. Like statues in graveyards and stuff, and angel statues. But yeah. And then my favorite colors, of course, I've been really into earth tones lately. Like nice warm browns, nice earthy greens, and some yellows. I've really, really liked the colors wine and burgundy recently too. But yeah, so this is just me adding cute little details and all that fun stuff. But to further expand upon my likes and dislikes, I hate the ocean. Literally, one of my number one fears is the ocean and then dolls. I hate dolls so much. They just scare me. They look, I think the reason why I was traumatized by dolls was literally because of Toy Story 3. You know that baby doll with the sand pit? Yeah, that traumatized me. And I just hate them ever since. But the ocean, I've never really liked the ocean. I've never been a huge fan of it. It's just scary because it's like, it's so big and deep, and like, what the heck is in it? We don't even know what's in the ocean half the time. Like, the majority of the ocean is unknown to us. We have no clue. It's scary. I don't like it. No. But yes, for those of you wondering, I am 18. I'll be 19 really, really soon, January 22nd. Woohoo! And then I am an Aquarius. I'm also an INFP, which I ended up adding on later on. But yeah, I actually really, really liked doing this. It was a heck of a lot of fun. Which is surprising because my very first video idea, I was like, I'll do a meet the artist and it'll be so much fun, it'll be so festive. But the thing was is that just wasn't happy with the outcome every single time. I drew the meet the artist video and like piece, I think like 3 times last year, and I just wasn't happy with it at all. It was at that point where with my art I was just getting frustrated with it and I was jealous of my past self. But you know, I mean, look at me now. I did it and I'm hoping next year I can continue this little hopefully tradition. I want to make it a tradition, but here's the final piece. With that is the 2023 Meet the Artist video and piece. Hopefully a tradition, but we shall see. As far as another announcement, I will be lowering the quantity of videos. And this isn't because of anything bad. It's because I'm making some bigger, I want to try out some big ideas and I want to do bigger things. I'm trying to get my commissions figured out. So I'm redoing my card and portfolio and all that fun stuff. Just reorganizing, redoing everything, figuring out my terms and conditions and all that fun stuff. And I'm also trying to get my Etsy shop up. So, and plus I just have big ideas for videos. So I'm really excited for you guys to see all that and to see all that unfold. But as promised, here are some pictures of Ollie Bear. He's very, very cute. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.